Pressuring shooters. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston. So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Isaiah Stewart out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Harden in at the point. Rose outside. To the inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
And it's Monk missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Rose, the pass to Harris. And he banks in the leg. Harris has got 5 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Tate. Fires from deep. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys.
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. First free throw is good.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Covington's checked in for Boston. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. Rose with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your game. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. 2 of the greatest to ever do it.
Embiid finds Monk. That three's off the mark. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. McCollum, the pass to Harris. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one. Harden against McCollum. And then Harden with the jam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
2 minutes. Capella screen on Harden. McCollum with it. Picked up by Embiid. Outside Covington. Pass to Capella. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
McCollum, the pass to Capella. McCollum outside. A minute 20 left in the second period. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
shooting 2.
The free throw drops for McCollum. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
And McCollum drops them both.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Harden again missing.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
To the paint. Here's Capella, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Gordon with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Capella against Embiid. The Sixers with another miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Capella, screen on Harden. McCollum finds Capella. Now here's Harris. Back to McCollum. Capella, screen on Harden. McCollum, the pass to Capella. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Outside Harden. From the left block. And that's off the glass and in. Harden's got his second basket.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Here's Bogdanovich. And a nice finish on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Joe Harris making highlight. As always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, some exciting games in store for us. Shaq, rate your level of excitement on a scale. And getting to that first half, C.J. McCollum was just... And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You got to like what we're seeing from Joe Harris.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kyle Lowry out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Harris. Tries a 10-footer. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 6.
The scoring instincts of James Harden are up there with the greatest in the game. He sees shots that other guys just wouldn't.
Lowry, the pass to Capella. And he drives in. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Boston's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Covington against Gordon. And here's Harris outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Clarkson for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds now.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
The offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Embiid inside. He's against Capella. Embiid gets the bucket.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
They set the pick. Pass to Hield. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. From deep. Out to Harris. The three ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Harden. And here's Tate outside. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Here's Clarkson, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some changes here for the 76ers. Freedom, he's checked in for Embiid. Stewart comes in for Gordon, and it's Monk in for Tate. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
Celtics foul. Buddy Hield.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting it close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
McCollum, the pass to McGee. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Clarkson. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
44 seconds left in the third. McGee, a screen on Harden. McCollum, the pass to McGee. Picked it! Clarkson, left side. The Sixers again can't hit.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Inside. And Gay the bucket on the assist by McCollum. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Clarkson against Rose. And here's Clarkson. And the shot goes. Clarkson's got 10 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
For three, here's Harris. No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been... Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We can't do it on our own. You got to play together. You got to share together. All right? It's simple basketball.
Teamwork, teamwork, more teamwork, right? That's Doc Rivers laying it down.
He sees where certain individuals are kind of taking it upon themselves and not helping out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Dennis Smith out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Ennis Freedom. Then it's Chimezie Metu. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. Here's Walker. And that one good. Walker's got his first points of the night.
Oh, inside Kemba relies on his agility. That's how he beats the bigger guys to find those shots.
From deep, Rose nails it from three.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And the 76ers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Walker. That shot is off. Gay with the defensive effort.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's McCollum. Good on the shot. And that's a double-double for him now.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Rose against Smith. For three, Gordon. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Rose right side. Nice move. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Walker with it. Pass to Metu to end the run. Rose grabs the board. Walker against McCollum. McGee, a screen on Walker. Takes a three. And the Celtics another three.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
There's a screen by Metu. Walker with it. Picked up by Rose. Down low. Here's Metu. Gay with the defensive effort.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Walker. Out to Gordon. 4-3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Boston calls time here. Some changes for Boston. Capella, he's checked in for McGee. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Gay. And it's Kyle Lowry in for McCollum. Tate's checked in for the Sixers. Clarkson comes in for Smith. Out to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. Here's Capella. Yes, it's good.
You got to do more than that to slow Capella. He doesn't let the defense rattle him at all.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Walker passes to Clarkson. Well, it's the reality of the NBA, RJ, but fans do seem to be paying closer attention, maybe more than ever, to players' off-court actions. What's your take on that?
Well, I truly believe that players are so focused not only on their games, but how they can now improve the lives of people around them and in their community. They are leaders in their community, and they are advocates, and it's because they have huge platforms that will allow them to make a difference.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
Timeout, timeout. And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Clint Capella.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
And that one falls for Noel. And so Noel nails both of them.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
To the paint. Here's Freedom. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Covington passes to Lowry. Shoots over Harden. Boston again missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Let's go with a 3. And it's Harrell with a rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Harden. Ooh, rejected by Noel. Lowry finds Rose. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now Tate. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, Joe, congratulations. A great defensive effort for this team tonight. Can you elaborate more on what happened on the defensive end?
Everybody was just locked in. We just did a good job executing the game plan, knowing personnel, flying around. We talked about just...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. They've got Harris. McCollum is out there with Lowry. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA, and that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
McCollum, no good. Here's Dallas. Hunter with it. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Covington with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto Sunday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Now, here's Hunter. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Capella sends a screen from McCollum. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
McCollum against Doncic. Count it.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. And here's McCollum for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
McCollum outside. It's Covington on the wing. And the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doncic from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
McCollum against Doncic. Shoots from the line. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Now here's McCollum. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Here's Lowry. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Irving kicks to Hunter. Fires the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
McCollum against Irving. McCollum no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy.
The
He
guy
trusts his range shooting. You can see why.
You watched it?
McCollum with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. And it's good, 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Don't kick rock. What?
Now Doncic, 7 points in the game. Misses off the right iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
And the way C.J. McCollum can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out
was
of
too
bounds.
obsessed with Sebastian. Oh
One
my.
of the best in the league at it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Williams in for Trey
That was
Lyons.
his biggest
About
downside.
7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Instead of focusing on improving himself and working on his weakness,
Gay sets the pick for McCollum.
his weakness into strength. Yeah, he
And
obsessing
foul
over
on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, oh Mike saving people with his
When you
eyes
think of
closed.
McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And so he makes both from the line.
Oh. So did he even fight the
Irving
normal yet?
surveying the floor. The three. The shot will not fall.
So it took the number 1, right?
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Celtics lead by 3.
Okay.
We'll take a quick break, then get
But
you back to
yeah,
the
he
action.
couldn't even save his son. He froze. Exactly. Man got power, but he don't want to use it.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
DeAndre Hunter out there with Williams. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's White. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Here's Covington. And that's good off the glass that time. Covington's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Derek White. Doncic passes to Hunter. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And Boston with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
I told you,
It's
we
good.
talked about
Well,
it.
Greg,
They
we
said
see it every
if you
year.
already had a
Those
quirk,
overachieving teams in the NBA.
taking over
What enables
1
them
for
to
all,
be greater than the sum of
shorten
their
your
parts?
lifespan.
listen,
And
look to
it's
play
like,
a part.
because even All Might didn't unlock what Goku about to
If
unlock.
you walk into that gym every night believing
I
you'll
think
find a
Only a few superheroes.
Oftentimes, you do.
White dishes
A
to
few of
McGee.
them that use it.
Doncic with the steal. Hunter with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. And here's Doncic
My
from the
thing
arc.
is, right, what I don't get.
Doesn't go either for Doncic.
I still
Celtics
not
have
watching
gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's White. Over to the left wing. Covington against Williams for the 3. Covington's shot is off. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
Trailing by 2. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
That's a good thing, though, when you,
Gotta credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
when you finish Blue Lock and My Hero, and they don't have no rivals to watch with.
Feeds to McGee. Nice move. Got a piece of it. And he stays with it. And Forbes has it in the corner. Boston again missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter. So Doncic passes to Williams. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year, where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And the long arms of Capella using
It was fun. And then you scared. You stopped playing because you were scared.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When
And I sent it back. That was after you called.
Might tell the story in this
Exactly.
game.
And it's Capella
It's
missing.
trash. It's okay, bro. I know you scared. Yeah, look on the right side, though, Mike.
1:19 left to play here in the second quarter.
Right.
11 feet away.
Yo,
Hunter,
go
no
watch
good.
Blue Lock, bro. It really pissing me off.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. White dishes to Capella.
I think I kind of hit 200,000 subscribers.
Doncic against White. A crossover, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got it all tied up now for Dallas.
But you can tell the team feeding off
Some lady
Luka
say he might
Doncic
play in
right
the NFL
now.
again.
They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
And it's Capella missing. Dallas shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Hunter, no good. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. White the pass to Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rise it up and just bring it to him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen outside. Out to Doncic. Fades back.
Go ahead, Mikey.
And Boston with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
NFL, so
White, left side.
not good. There was just
Nice
no way
D from
I
Doncic.
am ending my career with a loss to one of the
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action.
My receivers have butterfingers. Effective the day I come out of retirement, I will sign with the 49ers to end my career with.
Looking at
ring
their
number
shot
8
clock,
and show the world
they've
why
made a
nobody
clear
will
effort
ever come
to
close
work
to
things
touching
down
my goal
low.
stats. I am
He
too much
did it. He
Let's
will
turn our
say
attention to
that.
the dunk.
They did an audio clip,
That'll do it for halftime.
like a voiceover. Yeah, I'm like, I know he would say something like that. Do some, Mikey, do some.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace
Mikey,
he
don't
was
run
on
off
defense
it.
through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Mikey, don't run,
On
don't
the floor
trip.
right now for the Celtics. Rudy Gay is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's McCollum. And it's Rose in at the 2.
GG, Mikey.
And this is his
Mikey.
third trip to the line tonight.
GG.
First one falls for him.
GG, yeah. Nice to know ya. Let's do it again.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Thank you. Nice to know ya. Let's do it again. I'm gonna let you go watch the anime after this game, you feel me? Because I want you to get to blue light, bro. You're really pissing me off.
Doncic against McCollum. Gay sets the pick for McCollum. To the inside. And stolen by Hunter. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic leading the charge.
Go watch the anime because they're pissing me off.
Boy, just a great use of the pump fake by Irving.
Wait, what season are you on My Hero? Because I want to watch My Hero.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long.
Season 5 episode. I don't know how that
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was
that's like, wait, so how many episodes you have
a
to
big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it
how many episodes is done?
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
You said you up the spot where you're supposed to go. You watching with Doug or something?
Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without
Nah,
the
they got some of it though. So that's how I started watching it.
Covington in the corner. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Pass to Allen.
Is this 6 only good?
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This thing got 6
Do not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen.
Wait, so it has more to come then.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
You said Toronto 8?
He is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine.
Wait, you were at let's get a son, right?
Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot blocking ability.
Oh, what an impressive triple drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
You got about 7 episodes left. Wait, so you saw when Destro fought the guy already?
And some changes here for the Celtics. Harris is checked in for game, and it's White in for Rose.
The guy that his power is off stress. His power is based on stress.
No good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
So you about to get there, bro. That fight is crazy.
From the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
You talking about the little villain?
David Aldridge, David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is how
bro, I'm gonna tell you something, right? You see how he was like the guys, like he's like the most powerful guy. Like, his power is like really OP. The guy that can like take your power away. I mean your court to stop your court.
Help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, I saw. So he was there after the guy woke up, right?
David, thank you.
So all for one son. The guy is saying called All for One Son. All for One gave him most of his quirk, right? So he had mad quirks that he could use to fight them. So Aizawa was there, canceling his quirks, right? So basically he had no quirks, bro. This man was fighting him basically with straight strength, bro. Like his physical ability, bro. OP, bro. That's season 6, my guy.
Is good. The assist from Harris.
Bro, watch.
Capella's got 8 points.
Man was going toe to toe with what's his name? Deku and the other guy, and Never.
And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Bro, mind you, he had no quirk.
These guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seen disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm.
But also he got the doctor helped him. You saw that villain doctor? Yeah, the villain doctor is who was altering him. So basically,
on its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Mavericks score.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend.
Bro, when I tell you, man got strong.
Harris setting the pick for McCollum.
Bro, he didn't even have to, bro. When I tell you his physical strength is like, man. What's up, Quinn?
It feels all night like this guy's been
He's not here today. He went to work.
rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
I was just
Here's
on
the
him
screen on
earlier.
Irving.
Oh, yeah?
Right the pass to Harris.
Oh, no, I didn't join the party chat. Did I?
And here's Irving.
I don't think I did.
Yo, Queen.
What's up?
Not cool, bro. That's not cool.
5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He
It just seems
taking
like
it.
the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
8-second difference
It's
between
not
the
P.
shot clock and the
What you
game.
doing?
Out to Harris.
Not
But
game.
Trey.
But nah, Mike, you gotta see it, bro.
Mavericks leading by
And
14.
he still went after Zawa, bro.
Outside Irving.
Almost took the nigga eye out, bro.
And he uses the glass on the layup. 16 points for him.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights.
When I
He
tell you
is
that fight
well
was
on his
crazy,
way.
hurry up and get to see this
Timeout
shit,
called
bro.
by Boston.
Ending my career with a loss to one of the filthiest football teams.
Bro, like, he got so much shit behind him, bro.
Can only do so much.
And
Do
here's
you even
White.
watch Chainsaw
And he can
Massacre?
be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And so it's
Bro, that man is a clown in that show, bro.
As the quarter wraps up,
Bro, it's the way he goes about it, bro. He was, what you call it? His motivation was so funny, bro. He was motivated to, because the girl was promising that he would give him a kiss. So he was motivated for his first kiss. That's what pushed him to, like, fight the demon. And then some other girl promised him some cheeks. The girl promised him some cheeks, so now he's like determined to beat anybody that stood in his way, bro. Every time he about to lose, he remember. He remember, he's like, that touch. I cannot die without getting, fulfilling my promise. Man, once that's so bad, bro. And so quiet. I'm
It's a
after
great
it, too.
point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really
But it's not bad, bro.
focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
McCollum, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And they double up Doncic. Miles with a wide open look. No good from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Here's Nemhard. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Celtics trail by 18. Wide up top, covered by Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Harris misses. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Harris.
Man, but I gotta go work, yo. I'm out of here.
God,
Trigger.
Have fun.
Yo, Trigger, we miss you, man.
Miss you.
Let me know when you get out.
He had him with that perfect.
You go come see me.
Irving passes to Doncic.
Huh? Come see me? I thought you was locked up, bro. Yeah, Mikey. You starting on me in the morning? 8 a.m.?
5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. And
Oh, we
there's
got
2
6.
points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Big
Man, Trigger got, nigga, Trigger. Oh, look, I know, it's crazy. Oh, Jesse's supposed to be on his way home, but no? Oh, he got off at 10.
communication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation.
Alright, bro. You save all day, man.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Everyone on behalf of Scott. I know now the next question. Knowing you, being the interviewer that you are, digging in deep all the time.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And to me, the best part of the game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Irving, good. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From deep, Rose, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, defensively, this is a tough task. You can play Rose to try and take it to the rack, and then he pulls it up on you. In the in-between game, what are you going to do?
Irving, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's White. And again, Boston with the triple.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Doncic passes to Irving. Tries it for 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on White.
Kyrie Irving's so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Celtics trail by 15. Capella sets a screen for Rose. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Allen with the screen for Irving. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Rose gets a wide open look. And again, Boston with the triple.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Outside Irving. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derrick White. Send it back, young sir.
Rose, good.
That is unbelievable. One of the best big shot makers this game has ever seen.
Mavericks leading by 6. Passes it to Hunter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derrick White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Some changes for Boston. Joe Harris comes in for Robert Covington, and McCollum subbed in for White. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, David.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
When it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
13 feet away. Irving can't hit, and that's an intentional foul.
Garrett Allen, third personal foul, second team foul.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And they love that it's CJ at the line right now. McCollum is a cool customer.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
There's usually not much to talk about, but things got insane after the game. The only thing John Morant's friends kicked out of the game, when they were thinking the Pacers staff noticed a red laser shining at them from the same car John Morant and his friends left in. When John Morant tweeting something like this, I wouldn't be surprised to get guns on him. This is just insane.
Here's Allen. To stop the run. It counts. And that shot brings them within just 1.
Father.
The game is on the line. Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the grizzled veteran Rose, no stranger to having to up the ante and come up clutch. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
An interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Yo, Mikey.
Irving kicks to Doncic.
Go watch the anime, bro.
Here's Wiles. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
Man out here wrestling his little cousin brother.
In the building with a dramatic look. Great job. Thanks so much.
Interesting player in the MVP. So yes, he has an app.
The 21 says add me on Discord. Add him on Discord. Got him in the Discord randomly.
If you're a oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national...
His little brother. First triangle on accident. See me, hold my dirt. This film session is bad. Just sag your pants and you slip. On a roly-poly, he put his cup on your chin strap for a scrimmage.
What is the least painful area to get a tattoo?
People who get tattooed on the upper arms rarely complain about it. I'd say anywhere on their arms.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Bucks. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. What has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key.
Cheat on this. It's good cheating.
Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. They've got Robert Covington, Kyle Lowry out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Capella in at center. The shot by Johnson, no good.
LeBron James was nowhere to be found when it came.
McCollum against Vassell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
And Smitty McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
For his career, C.J. McCollum is around 40% from deep. Fantastic.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Vassell finds Carter. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Capella, screen on Vassell. There's McCollum with the three. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Please give a big round of applause
What deep does a tattoo go once? Now, this is a very common question. A tattoo needle goes in 1/16 of an inch. It may not sound like a lot, but that's actually 5 sub-layers of the epidermis, dermal layer.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
This is your sign to get a tattoo.
Van Vliet outside. No good with the triple.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
McCollum, the pass to Covington. Back to McCollum. Pass to Harris. McCollum right side. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Horford finds Vassell. To halt the run. Oh, Covington with a block.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
My dad was a Black Panther, but, you know, when Disney makes Black Panther, now when you look it up, you don't see my dad protecting.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Van Vliet again missing. The Celtics have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. McCollum pass to Lowry. Launches a 3. C.J. McCollum again from deep. McCollum's got 21 points in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wagner's checked in for Horford. Herder comes in for Vassell. And it's Alexander Walker in for Van Vliet. Here's...
That's crazy. So this game we're going to turn off, right? Like completely? Oh. Gosh. You okay?
No, I'm not.
Dude, look at the score. Holy, you get a kill.
I'm not good without the cheese.
So you admit it. Are you good without him?
Yeah, I'm actually really good without him. I'm good with red guns without the cheat.
Take a red gun, I'll snipe.
That was a nice kill.
That's crazy, bro. Oh, no way was that with hacks on.
They're off, but okay. Oh, so you just locked onto me. That goes hard. There is.
Oh, no. How do you lose that?
Oh, he's cheating.
Guys, that container, please, sir.
Johnson laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his team, they are winning.
Stolen by Carter. Pass to Herder, to the middle. Deflects the pass. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. Carter is a monster in the paint.
They double-team McCollum. Outside White. Holmes passes to Capella. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Over Herder. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Give him 23.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
McCollum on the wing from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Rushed by the quarterback with offensive line pushing them. Everybody
Wagner outside.
That's part of the game. That's football. But again, Richard
Carter
Sherman
with
played,
it, and it's Holmes picking him up.
You can take his opinion.
This is the craziest story ever.
Right,
I was playing
the
some
pass to
solos,
McCollum.
died and was spectating. When this game you're left
Over
to roll
Herder.
very fast.
And it's McCollum. That time on the assist by White. McCollum's got 28.
C.J. McCollum making the mid-range shot look easy.
Herder can't hit.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for Boston. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody
This is the crazy.
involved on the offensive end.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Yuta Watanabe out there with Kevin Herder. Then there's Wagner, and it's Vincent in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
Out to Rose. And it's Watanabe with the rebound. Herder against McGee. Herder gets the bucket. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, Mikey.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Rose. Back to Watanabe. He's off on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
An incredible fourth quarter response. It showed this team's character. I mean, they stunned everyone.
Pretty much turn around like this.
All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Celtics also with a sub. Covington's checked in for Gay. Covington finds Harris. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Covington inside. Herder defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Harris. Misses off the right iron.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Watanabe. And here's Vassell for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Forbes. He shoots again. And the bucket is good from McGee in deep. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
A different look for San Antonio. Horford comes in for Watanabe. And Fred Van Vliet is subbed in for Vincent. Herder against Covington. Herder passes to Horford. Good D by Harris.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
Here's White. Rebound San Antonio.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Van Vliet, the pass to Vassell. Back to Van Vliet, puts up a three. And Lowry with the defensive effort. You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
B.A. hits his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive. And on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute S off the ball. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They get the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
There's the three. It's rebounded by Wagner. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Herder. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Hey, if Herder can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Lowry outside. White on the wing. Beyond the arc. Horford pulls it in.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herder projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Johnson in for Vassell. And the Celtics also making a change. McCollum's checked in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Such a pure score. The defense getting too aggressive on C.J. McCollum.
And McCollum drops them both. Here's Van Vliet. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lets the three fly. And he can't get that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Celtics out in front, delivering the ball. Thanks, Allie. After...
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend.
There's some great shooters on this list, obviously, man. I wish I could have had a...
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Robert Covington, Derek White out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Harold in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the Spurs shooting just 21% from the floor. Outside Johnson, pass to Carter. On the wing, Vassell. Carter, a screen on White. Here's Vassell. Count it, good. Vassell's got his first 2 points of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's White. The shot no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Van Vliet, the pass to Horford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Clint Capella comes in for Harrell, and it's Derrick Rose in for White. Horford against McCollum. Here's Capella. Out to McCollum. Tries again. Back to Capella. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Derrick Rose.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of. And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Here's McCollum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Looking confident on the attack. The defense is forced to foul McCollum in these situations.
Wagner's checked in for San Antonio. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's VanVleet, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. He got a piece of it. McCollum with it. VanVleet covering. Screen by Capella. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Outside Johnson. Over Rose. Hey, rejected by Capella. Screen by Gay. Here's McCollum. And McCollum slams it in.
When McCollum is putting it all together on offense, it is fun to watch. Born score.
VanVleet against McCollum. VanVleet, the pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen. Wagner on the wing. From downtown, buries it from 3.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
For Boston, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Yep, that one's good.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
C.J. McCollum is the kind of player any team would love to have. He does so many things well.
San Antonio has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Alexander Walker. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Third is Montrezl Harrell. Fourth, Clint Capella.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
No good on the free throw.
This is the area of the game we've seen lots of improvement by Alexander Walker.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Forbes comes in for Rose. And the Celtics shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. They set the screen. McCollum, the pass to Capella. And a missed layup. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Wagner. And that one's long.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Okay, a screen on Wagner. Now here's White. McCollum outside. On the take. Capella with it. Here's Forbes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Great open look there.
That's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Pass to Wagner. Hey, rejected by Capella. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's the break. Here's Vincent. The shot that time not on target. Gay with the defensive effort. McCollum outside. Screen by Capella. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
C.J. McCollum is so crafty at finding ways to capitalize inside. What a play.
It doesn't go for him. And so it's Boston. A huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Al Horford out there with Johnson. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Johnson's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Capella, screen on Van Vliet. McCollum, the pass to Capella. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
They're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Rose has checked in for Boston. Kyle Lowry comes in for McCollum. Lowry brings the double team. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure, although we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Horford against Covington. And Horford gets it to go. The Celtics shooting it at 52%. Screen by Capella. Lowry, the pass to Capella. Second shot opportunity. And the shot goes in. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Huerter. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rose. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Just a good option on the finishing end. Huerter is exceeding expectations.
White, the pass to Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Wendell Carter. That free throw misses. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Harris is checked in for Rose.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, Living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Down low. Here's Capella. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. With the floater. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Forbes is checked in for Lowry. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And the Spurs with some changes. Watanabe's checked in for Carter. Alexander Walker comes in for Johnson. And Vincent is subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Screen by Capella. Oh, there's the alley. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Here's Vassell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for C.J. McCollum.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. Herter's checked in for Vassell. A minute 6 left in the game. Here's Vincent. Pass to Wagner. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Herter. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Some changes for Boston. McGee, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Gay's subbed in for Covington.
First personal foul. 15.
The first one falls.
At the line for San Antonio, Nikita.
And so he makes both from the line. 44 seconds left in the game. Gay left side. And that one drops.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on White.
I like whenever Alexander Walker takes initiative on offense. He's so skilled at attracting contact.
At the line for 3.
Good on the second one. Boston on offense. Here's Harris. Vincent grabs a miss. Oh, stolen by Harris. Soft touch off the glass.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Alexander Walker, hounded by Harris. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game, took the...
Oh, say does that.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on. And now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Jones is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. And the basket by McCollum.
I don't think the range surprises anyone anymore. CJ can shoot the lights out from any position.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by Covington. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense, one of the most prolific in the league. He said, we'll have our work cut out for us, no question about it. They can hurt you a number of ways out of a number of sets. That's why they're so good. We just have to play the percentages and try to force them to take contested shots. Kevin, we'll see if they can accomplish that tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
And you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Out to Harris. Over in the corner. White from past the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hornets.
A moment here to look at some numbers for White. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds.
And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 10. Osman kicks to Vanderbilt. Here's Osman, guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 5. They need this. Jones for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Boston leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Baseline jumper. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 11 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Charlotte calls timeout. Looking now at some numbers for Buddy Hield. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And he gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this look.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Charlotte no good that time either. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 17.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Now here's McCollum. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Here's Osman. Great D that time from Harrell.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
McCollum against Ball. Here's the teardrop. Harrell the pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. Celtics out in front, running away with this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Derek White. And it's Hield in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. White dishes to McCollum. Harrell trying to free himself up. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by White. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Hield from outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year term, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Ball surveying the defense. Over McCollum. That one off the back iron and out. Boston's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Out to White. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got his second bucket tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So it's the Hornets now. another 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Boston's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Well, the key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside, Ball. And just miss after miss right now. The Celtics have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And crafty moves by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Bamba is checked in for Gobert. Vanderbilt comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Dosunmu in for Jones. McCollum against Ball.
This is exactly where length and instinct combine to provide a stop. Ball doing it nicely at the defensive end.
Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in.
LaMelo Ball.
Ball's got 8 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Barnes.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. McCollum outside. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Back to White. Clock at 6. Excellent D there from Ball.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Entertainment.
Boston's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Harrell a screen on Ball. McCollum finds Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Harrell is such a good screen setter because he's so strong and he's willing to put his body on the line, and then he catches everything as a roll man.
Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Dosunmu. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Osman. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's McCollum with the drive. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Shoots from 8. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
And it's McCollum off the drive. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Ball. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ball's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Boston, leading by a full 30. Thank you, David. Folks, don't go away.
Welcome, everybody. And
hard not to love what you see from
taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, and that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second. second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for the Hornets, they've got LaMelo Ball. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jones, and it's Osman in at the 3 slot. And Noel kicks to White. Shot clock at 6. Noel, a screen on Jones. White the pass to Noel, and Noel throws it down.
And you can see that Noel has a very firm understanding of the game. I mean, knowing when to roll hard to the bucket after setting the pick.
Inside, kicks it out to Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Noel in the corner. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's good.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
There's a screen by Covington. McCollum. The Hornets pull it in.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Jones, no one around him. Great positioning on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Got that bucket in no time at all. McCollum's got 33 points. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
McCollum, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Jones. Over Noel. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Boston making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Hield comes in for Derek White. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Bryn Forbes. The Hornets also changing it up. Chris Boucher's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Jetty Osman. Ball kicks to Boucher. Back to Ball. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Here's Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Charlotte.
2 minutes remaining in the
now here's McCollum. He has 35. And he drops it in from the low post. McCollum's got 37.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
McCollum right side. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Hield can't hit. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded closely. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Derrick Rose.
Yeah, and looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's McCollum. Gobert with the block. McCollum against Barnes. It's stolen by Hield. And now Covington running the floor all by himself. And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ball's got 16.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
Here's McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
C.J. McCollum.
He's off on the second. Hield against Ball. The pass to Dosunmu. Over Rose. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Boston on top, delivering the blow. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Buddy Hield, C.J. McCollum out there with Derrick Rose, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Covington in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. Coach has issued the coach's challenge to get it analyzed further.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a...
The previous play is under review.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA replay
Timeout.
the official courtside minister. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Boston. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This guy, Noel, man, he's got a massive reach. Just lob up these passes, and he'll handle the rest of it.
Here's Jones, and it's in there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Celtics leading by 22. Here's McCollum. Noel trying to break loose, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 40 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They double team McCollum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Rose gets a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Osman kicks the ball. No good on the three.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Now here's Covington. T right on him. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Noel, a screen on Jones. Here's Rose. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
They recover it. And again, the Hornets missing. Here's Osman. Plays it up and banks it in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They double team McCollum. Here's Rose. Bamba with the block. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Rose passes to Noel. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Noel's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really got to admire the way Noel adjusts after contact. Excellent body control by the big man.
Pass to Bamba. Outside, Ball. Over McCollum, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Bamba. Ball's got 20.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
McCollum plays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Ball against McCollum. Ball dishes to Bamba. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for C.J. McCollum.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Hornets also changing it up. Rudy Gobert comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. And that one's good. Osman.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And Forbes kicks to McGee. It's stolen by Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Jones.
At the line for the Hornets.
And so Jones nails both of them. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody tells you. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Heald. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down. Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the... And so here we go. Luka Doncic. 5 racks with 2 balls stationed out deep in the dew zone. 70 seconds to shoot 27 shots in all. Now, the dew balls are worth 3 points. The money balls are worth 2. The rest are worth 1. And each shooter picks a rack of all money balls.
And so now you're thinking about strategy. Do you put that money ball rack last? Because you're all warmed up and it is only 22 feet away, so you cannot afford to waste any time.
There's 4. Can't get the money ball to fall. Misses with the first 2 ball. No good with his 4th in a row. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. 5. Only managed to sink 1 there. 2 racks remaining. No good with his 4th in a row. Off the mark with 5 in a row now. That's 6. 1 rack remaining. $10 points so far. And he wasn't able to finish that last round. Well, all he could manage was 10 points. There was just something off about him in that round. And so we'll see Kyrie Irving. The competitors have 70 seconds to work through 5 racks of 5 and 2 long balls. Those are worth 3 points apiece. Money balls are worth 2 points apiece. The rest are worth 1 point.
And 1 rack of all money balls at a location selected by the shooter. Interesting to see where they station it. Most shooters have a certain spot on the floor they favor. And starting in a good rhythm, so crucial here if you ask me. You gotta be sinking shots early.
Right away, those first racks, build it up a little bit, stay confident, and don't waste any time getting started. Yeah, tough time getting going right now.
2 ball down. Nine. He might run out of time. And good on the second 2 ball. Makes it 13. He's at 14. Misses on the money ball. Didn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He got 14 points in that round. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think? And here we go with Donovan Mitchell.
And you can't afford to tighten up at this stage. All about staying relaxed and composed heading into this round.
And I don't think you say that there isn't any pressure. There is pressure. Just embrace that and have fun with it, and then go do what you do.
Well, he handled that rack well.
4 straight hits. There's 8.
got to get the pace going or he might not make it through the racks.
He misses his 4th straight. There's 9. He's behind on the clock. He needs to pick up the pace here. 1 for 2 from the do zone. 4 straight hits. There's 18. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad. Misses for the 4th straight time. He tallies 18 points. Looked like he was having fun out there, and his score reflects it. And so it'll be Stephen Curry here.
Well, he's got to get at least 10 points to avoid being eliminated.
Yeah, he shouldn't need all 5 cracks to top that mark. He could get there early.
He needs 8 points more. 3.
6 more points to stay here.
5. 3 more points to stay in contention.
Just 3 more to stay alive.
No good with his 4th in a row. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together.
1 more to stay alive.
3 racks down, 2 to go. 1 more to stay alive. And he's got 10.
And now slotted in 3rd. And we'll move on to the finals.
And now alone in 2nd place with that one.
That shot puts him in 1st. 7 in a row, guys. He's feeling it. And he ends up posting 21 for the round. An outstanding round. He looked very comfortable.
Boy, he cleaned up on the money balls, nailing 7 out of 9.
So it's Klay Thompson now.
And the 3-point contest first held back in 1986. So going on now for 4 decades.
And the 3-point contest came after the dunk contest in '76. And I like both events, but when you look at the caliber of competition and because the skills are so close and the margin of victory could be just 1 shot, the 3-point contest wins out. 7 more to keep shooting.
Four more points to stay alive.
Only 4 more points to stay in this.
That's 4 misses in a row. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. Perfect from the do zone. Up to 17 now. Gets the money ball. There's 20.
Yeah, matches the best score of the night.
He's able to total 21 points in the round. Hey, guys, an impressive showing from him in that one.
And he cashed in both shots from the do zone. Big boost there.
And so here we go with Trae Young. It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify.
Got to score 18 to stay in the running.
And if he shoots well, he should be in good shape. 3 points now.
That was a good rack for him.
6. 4 straight hits.
Pick up the pace, young fella.
He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. Bad luck.
Oh, misses like that. He's struggling.
There's 8.
8 is enough.
2 racks to go.
8 points is all he needs.
And that makes it 12. That's 14. 2 more to advance. That ties him up for 3rd here. He tallies 18 automatic. That's why he's in this contest.
And he struggled with his deep range, but those do balls falling off the mark. These scores so far have...
And here we go with Donovan Mitchell. 35 seconds in the tiebreaker round. A quick release is advantageous.
3, 2, 1, go!
1. He's got 2. Can't sink the money ball there. 3. There's 4. 6. He posts a total of just 7 points. So here's Young now. 35 seconds back on the clock. Pressure's on. Can he beat that score? Even a poor showing here might be enough. He's in great shape. 1. 2. Now has 4. 5. He's nailed 4 in a row. That's 7. He's at 8 points.
He is in a rhythm. 2 straight racks where he shot it well.
He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. And so here we go with Trae Young. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him if he posts a good score.
And one thing you can't afford to do in this contest is get hung up on misses. You just got to move on to the next one.
And to be honest, you shoot so fast, you might not even see whether it goes in or whether you miss it. So just re-rack that thing.
Drains the money ball. Six. There's 8.
And solid performance through the last 2 racks.
Boom. That's 14. He's got to speed up. Clock's ticking. No good with his 4th in a row. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. 15 points now. That makes it 16. Only 1 rack left. That makes it 17. Coming through with 17 there. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys. And so we'll see Stephen Curry. $17 points to tie it up. 18 points would put him ahead. 1 and 2.
Steph catching fire now. He's in the zone.
Can't cash in on the money ball. 5, 6, 7.
8 more points to tie it up. Got to get hot.
12. 3 points more to tie it.
Three more to tie it.
He comes away with 4 points on that rack. 1 more to tie. That makes it 17. And with that make, he's now the one to beat in the final round.
It's got to feel good to be out ahead.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's positioned himself very nicely here.
He misses his 4th straight. 19 total points now. So his final tally is 19 points. He went out there and knocked him down. A terrific round. So it's Klay Thompson now. He had the highest score in the last round. Let's see if he can do it again here in the finals.
And he squeaked through to his final round, looking to come out stronger this go-around.
Well, a little luck in anything doesn't hurt. And however well you shoot it, you just need that competition to shoot a little bit worse than you do in order to advance.
He misses his 4th straight. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. He's missed 6 straight. He doesn't look comfortable.
3 bad racks in a row. Really tough to recover now. This isn't good.
That makes 5.
Get on your horse. He's got to speed it up here.
And that's all she wrote. A valiant effort, but he's done.
There can be only one, and just not his day.
Yeah, but good competition out there in this event for him, and he'll look to finish strong.
Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
You know, you just kept waiting for that point where he would get hot and rattle off a few in a row, and it just never materialized.
And so we've reached the finale of the Mountain Dew 3-point contest. Never a dull moment as always.
The white team.
And this year's champ, Stephen Curry.
And it's always a hot ticket to see these incredible shooters square off.
And tonight's competition, Greg, every bit as good as advertised. It was sure a pleasure to sit here courtside and watch it all go down.
And so from all of us here at 2K Sports, it was our pleasure to bring you this year's 3-point contest. For Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Welcome to the NBA Dunk Contest. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, basketball fans. Let's meet the slam dunk participants. The first participant. Zion Williamson. Let's begin. What do you think, fans? The second contestant, Ja Morant. On your marks. The next participant, Kenyon Martin Jr. The first player, Zion Williamson. Let's get this party started. Oh, I don't know what you think of that throw. The second participant, Ja Morant. Here we go. Was that a good ball or was that a good gun? The third player, Shaedon Sharpe. The next contestant, Kenyon Martin Jr. Let's see the scores. Don't forget, fans, to text in your vote for each dunk.